Hello everyone, and welcome to Deserted. This is the story of Dune Lord, an ultimate Iron Man restricted to the Caridian desert and looking to take advantage of everything that it has to offer. With the announcement of the Tombs of a Casket, I realized that this account was destined for something, to be able to defeat the enemies that lie within this new raid, all without trading, banking, or leaving the desert. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I don't normally say this, but if you haven't seen the last episode in this series, you should definitely check that out first. Some really cool stuff happened in that one, and it'll probably be better if you watch it happen in the video rather than having it spoiled in the recap I'm about to do. Also, before we get too deep into the video, I'd like to take a moment to talk about today's sponsor, Opera GX. Opera GX is a web browser designed for gamers. I've talked about it on the channel before, so you probably know about its main features such as the CPU and RAM limiters to help with lag, and the sidebar, which gives you a ton of different options like Twitter, Discord, music, and stuff like that. But here's a couple reasons why switching to Opera GX is worth it. If you're worried about switching to a new browser because you already have your bookmarks set up on another one, they got you covered with the quick import tool. It lets you import everything you want from your old browser to Opera GX, such as bookmarks, cookies, and browser history. You also don't have to give up your Chrome extensions because they're compatible with Opera GX. You just click the button in the Chrome Web Store and it installs it. Once all your stuff is brought over to your new computer, Opera GX also gives you a lot more room to customize it to your liking. You can set up multiple GX profiles with different browser layouts for different times, such as when you're streaming, you may want to hide personal information, when you want a basic version of the browser to run everything a lot smoother, or anything else like that. You can also customize the wallpapers. There's a ton to choose from, and they even have custom animated wallpapers. Just browse the selection and install the one you want. I've been using this browser for well over a year now, and I love it. Everything is so much more well integrated than other browsers, and with a ton of cool features. So, if you like what you see, be sure to check out my link in the description to download Opera GX for free today. And thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. In the last episode, we started out by shooting through most of the ammo you see in this picture, everything except for the darts. This brought us up to level 85 ranged. After we finished that, we had enough inventory space to start killing the Calphite Queen, with the goal being the elusive dragon chain body. Or it would have been elusive if I didn't get it on 31 KC. Oh yeah, and I also got the pet, the kill after. I'm starting to think this account might be a little spooned. And since we're talking about the pet, there was one comment I got over and over again in the last video. You guys really seem to want me to make the exception to insure the pet, so if I die with it, I don't risk losing it. So, to make you guys happy, I will not be insuring the pet. In case you guys don't know, Jagex is actually already working on an update that will make all pets automatically insured if they're on the collection log. So even if I were to lose the pet before the update, I still would be able to claim it back after the update. So rest easy lads, the KQ pet is here to stay. Anyway, the goal for today's episode is simple. We still have almost 56,000 mithril darts that need to be used, and there's only one way I can think to use these darts to benefit the account in multiple different ways. We will be killing hill giants. These guys have a ton of ways to benefit the account. For starters, regardless of who we use the darts at, we'll be getting range and hit points XP, and we need the hit points skill cape and as high a range level as possible for the Tombs of a Casket. Hill Giants also drop big bones, which give 15 prayer XP per berry, so we should get a lot of prayer XP out of this grind. And last and maybe most importantly, Hill Giants are the best source of beginner clue scrolls in the desert. I've already done an episode in the past where I do a clue juggling grind at Hill Giants in hopes of getting a staff of air from a casket. But this time it's different, because the mechanics of clue juggling has changed since then, but I'll go more into detail about that in a bit. When I wiped the account, I lost my Staff of Air, and now I'm planning to get it back, as well as hopefully a god item for the 99 hit points grind at the bandits coming up after this. So the goal for today's episode is going to be shooting through all 56,000 darts at Hill Giants, burying every single bone, and stacking clue caskets until the stack of mithril darts is gone. So let's talk about clue scrolls. Hill Giants drop them at a rate of 1 in 50. And out of the 37 possible clue steps you can get, only 3, or technically 4, are in the desert. There's Panic at the Alcarid Mine, Talk to Shanty at Shanty Pass, Talk to Renale at the Skirt Shop, and there's a Reldo step, which is only a 1 in 5 chance of being in the desert. This means that only about 10% of clues that we pick up will give us a step in the desert that we can do. Now, if you're familiar with any other Snowflake UIM series on YouTube, I'm assuming you know how clue juggling works, but in case you don't, I'm going to give a quick overview of it and try and do it all in one breath. Here we go. Beginner clues can be completed in 1 to 3 steps, and the odds of getting a beginner clue with a back-to-back-to-back desert step is ridiculous, so we're not going to count on that. Luckily, clue scrolls work as a collective, so if you have 3 clue scrolls on the ground, all with 1 step completed, that's the same thing as having 1 clue scroll on the ground with 3 steps completed. So if we get a desert step, we drop it on the floor, which allows the game to drop us another one, and we keep re-dropping them on the floor to reset the despawn timer until we have 3 desert steps on the floor, and then we can go for the casket. And when we did this grind before, the whole thing was a bit more difficult, mainly because we had to do the entire thing in one sitting, or else our clues would despawn. Essentially, once you get a second clue, you were locked in until you hopefully got a third clue, or decided it was time for bed and you just went for the 2-step casket. And if it turned out to be a 3-step clue, your entire day was wasted and your clues are all gone. This is a thing of the past now. Recently, the game has been updated to make untradables dropped on the floor have a despawn timer relative to the character being logged in, rather than the game's clock. This means you can drop both your clues on the floor, log off for the night, and log back in the next day, and your clues will still be there waiting for you. The despawn timer just picks up where it left off. This is an amazing update for clue juggling because it means that no clue scroll will ever go to waste again. All this pretty much means is that clue juggling is going to be easier, which means more caskets stacked up, which means a better chance of getting my Staff of Air back. And if you're wondering why I need a Staff of Air, we'll get into that later in the video, but for now, just enjoy the clue grind. We are starting this video out with a couple lucky implings. Here's an Amulet of Magic, and 8 grimy snapdragons. Alright everybody, we are here at the desert plateau and we're ready to kill these hill giants. This is the gear we're going to be using. It's really not important what our gear is because they have 0 range defense. We got the snake skin boots, we got the dragon chain body for some extra defense, and the rune kite shield since the darts are one-handed. And we also have the Calify Queen pet. That's right, we're bringing the KQ pet because we're not cowards. I already did like a test on these guys to see if they would hit me hard enough to where there's even a chance I could die to them if I disconnected or something. There's no chance these guys are gonna kill me with my current defense level and like the dragon chain body and everything. They just can't do enough damage, and it's only single way, it's not multi-combat, so I can't have like multiple ones stacked up on me at the same time, so I'm 100% confident that I will not lose my pet here. So we're just gonna get started on using these darts, stacking caskets, and burying all the big bones, collecting herbs, and we'll just see where we're at by the end of this episode. I don't know. This is where we're starting out, just under 3.5 million range XP. I'm hoping we can get to level 90 by the end of these darts, but we'll see. I'll be picking up as many darts as I can, so I still have this selected from KQ. There we go, let's get started. First kill down, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mark the big bones so I don't miss any, and I make sure I bury all of them. Couple kills in and I just got my first giant key drop. I guess I should probably show the collection log for all the hill giant related stuff before we really begin this. That was our 80th giant key, and we're at 23 long bones, and we haven't gotten a curved bone yet, so I would actually really like to get a curved bone this grind, so yeah, that'll be cool. And also, I know somebody's gonna ask, so I'm just gonna say it now. There is not a chance that I can get the giant champion scroll from these guys because I think you need 32 quest points in order to start getting champion scroll drops, and I'm currently at a humble 19. So the only collection log slot we can get from these guys that we don't have would be the curved bone, which is I think 1 in 5,000, just like the champion scroll. And this is just another little seemingly pointless clip just to kind of tell you my process. I just added the ammo plugin right here so you can see how many darts I have at every given moment, you know? So you can kind of use this right here as just like a gauge of how long I've been here for. And there it is, 78 hill giant kills, and we got our first beginner clue scroll. Let's see if it's a desert step. Bury the bones for luck, and it is not. I labeled the tile over here trash clues, so every time I get a clue that is not a desert step, or a reldo step, I guess, we're gonna drop it over here. That way there won't be a chance that we can, like, you know, juggle the wrong clue or something like that and mix up some clues. So yeah, anyway, that is where the trash ones go, and we will see how long it takes for me to get my first desert step, I guess. Well, here's our first clue that's worth juggling, I guess. It's a reldo step, so there's only a 1 in 5 chance that it's actually in the desert, so we just gotta kind of hold on to it and hope it's a desert step. Yeah, I guess the juggling is gonna begin now. So now I just dropped this beginner clue on the floor and the game's all, oh no, you don't have a clue, let me drop you one right here. Man, that would have been cool for the video, but no. So yeah, now we can start getting clue scroll drops again, and the cycle continues. Let's see if we can get a casket. Well, would you look at that? We already got a shanty step, and it's only taken like 3 clues? not 3 actually, maybe like 4 or 5, but either way, hasn't been that long, and we already got a desert step. So we have 1 desert step to juggle, and then 1 Reldo step, which has a 1 in 5 chance of being in the desert. So we're not gonna go until we have pretty much a surefire casket, so we got a little bit of time to go. There's the very first long bone of the episode. A lot of you guys will view this as like a little bit of construction XP, but me, 15 prayer XP. Hope that didn't trigger anybody. There is another Reldo step. I got this beginner clue on the same drop as the giant key. I'm sure that's not super rare, but you know, at least a little rare. So now we have 2 Reldo steps and a confirmed desert step. So we're still not close to a complete juggle yet, but you know. So this will be my first time testing out like the new log out mechanic thing they just added for the clue scrolls. So I'm gonna juggle them all real quick to reset the timer, and I'm gonna log out, and when I log back in a couple hours, they should still be here. So let's test this out. And we are back a couple hours later, and it's time to log in and hopefully take a look at our beautiful clue scrolls on the floor. And there they are. God, that's such a cool update, man. I would have killed to have this back in the day when I did my first clue scroll grind. And we can just pick up right where we left off. And there it is, we got a second desert step. So now we have 2 desert steps and 2 Reldo steps. So our chances are looking pretty good. I think if I get 1 more Reldo step, I'm gonna try juggling those, but otherwise I'm just gonna wait for another desert step before we go for a casket. All right, I brought all of my clue scrolls over next to the Reldo step. We're gonna try the 3 Reldos and see if we can get a desert step. And if we do get one, then that is a confirmed beginner clue casket. Oh, well, there it is. That was easy enough, the very first one. And let's try the 3rd. Oh my God, that's a casket. Okay, well, that's super nice because looks like we still have 2 desert steps right here we didn't even touch yet. That's awesome. We only needed the Reldo steps for that one. Sweet, I'll take that. We're gonna be stacking up these caskets all the way until we're done with this stack of mithril darts. And it looks like it took less than 2,000 darts to get my first casket, and we still have these 2 desert steps on the floor. So if we can keep this up, we're gonna have a lot of caskets, but I'm hoping to get at least 5, hopefully closer to 10. More would be awesome, but yeah, there's the first casket stacked up. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't even think these long bones are worth showing anymore because apparently I'm just getting these just one after the other. So I guess we'll just do a check at the end of this grind. You know, see how many long bones, giant keys, all that stuff we get. And there it is. We got ourselves a 3rd desert step. So let's head on down and get ourselves our 2nd casket. All right, Shandy, give me a casket. Hey, there we go. There's the casket. We got a 2nd casket and we still have a desert step. So I'm feeling pretty good, you know? This is off to a great start. This is still the first day and it's only actually been a couple hours. So, you know, I'm hoping we can keep this up. I can't believe this luck we're having today. I've literally been up here for like 5 hill giant kills since I just got that 2nd casket, and we already got another shanty pass step. What are the odds? The notification just got skipped because I was in the middle of combat, but 86 range on the account, not bad at all. Again, I'm hoping we can get to 90 from these darts, or as close to it as possible, I guess, but 90 would be cool because it's a nice even number, obviously. We got the freaking curved bone. It actually happened. Pretty early on into the grind too. I had no idea what the collection log slot pop-up was, but there it is. Very first curved bone on the account. And this too is just gonna end up getting buried because there's nothing I can do with them, so. Yep, 15 prayer XP for that. It took well over 1,000 hill giants for me to get it, but there is my very first quorum drop. I can't believe it took me this long. Honestly, it might not even be worth the inventory space of keeping a stack of these just because apparently they're so rare. But I guess I'll stack up and see how many of them I can get because you can make super strength potions out of them. So I guess I might as well stack them. I don't know what happened. I legit completely missed this level. Like, I've already buried a couple bones since I got it, but I guess we had 64 prayer a couple minutes ago. Yeah, don't know how to explain myself on that one, but 64 prayer. And there we go. Just a couple minutes later, we got another Reldo step. So I guess we're going to go see if either one of these Reldo steps is a desert. And if it is, then that is another casket. And if not, we're just going to come back up here with our 2 confirmed desert steps. I'm kind of sketched out right now because all my clues are very far apart from each other and I really don't want them to despawn. I'm going to try and be quick over here. Is this one a desert step? It is. And it's a back-to-back desert step. My God, we're too lucky with these, bro. All right, we got 3 shanty steps. Let's try this out. Hey, there's the casket. You freaking love to see it, man. The two-step caskets are a dream, I swear. So we got the casket, and once again, we still have those exact same 2 shanty steps. My God. These are the exact same 2 shanty steps that we had before. Like, that was literally like a Reldo step that was in the desert and then gave us a back-to-back shanty step, which was the casket. So we still have not used these 2 steps that we've been saving this whole time. Absurd. 3 caskets already, and it hasn't even been 5,000 arrows or darts or whatever. This is gonna be pretty productive, I think. We're gonna get a lot of caskets by the end of this. Okay, so I got a lucky Impling scout, so I gotta bail real quick. So I'm just gonna take one of these clue scrolls with me in case I don't make it back in time. It should be north of Polnivnich, so I think I can just run over, buy some runes, teleport over there, and then hopefully teleport back. It's gonna be close though. Oh, there it is. There it is. Please cross, I have a clue scroll on the floor. No! You son of a bitch. The lucky Impling just despawned, and I'm sure my clue scroll did too. I am traumatized right now. Yep, the clue scroll's gone, and we didn't even get the lucky Impling. I'm very upset by that, but at least it was the right call to keep one of them in my inventory, so we're not totally at a loss, but yeah, that wasn't fun. All right, we got another lucky Impling scout. This time it's at the mine, so it should be a lot easier to get and then just come right back to. So, let's go get it. And there it is. Caught it. Oh my God, what is it? Samurai boots. Is that a master unique, bro? Oh my God, what are the stats on these? Yo, those are lit. Oh my God. Those are some pretty solid defensive bonuses, I think. Man, that's kind of tight, honestly. I'm gonna look into these and I'll see if they're worth keeping. After looking into it a bit more, it turns out that samurai boots are actually really good. Their defensive stats are in between adamant and rune boots, and they have no negative offensive bonuses. Unfortunately, they don't have a melee strength bonus either, but they're still the best boots I've had on the account so far, so they're definitely a keep. Well, the clue's gone once again because I literally, I caught the lucky Impling and I was admiring the boots, and for like a minute there, I forgot that I had a clue juggled. So whatever, man, I am done with losing clues. We got the shanty steps still, and we got the samurai boots, so I guess I can't complain. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally got one. There it is, a 3rd desert step, and I'm pretty sure they're all shanty steps too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, all 3 of them are shanty steps, so we don't have to like juggle them back and forth across the desert. We can just carefully place them all next to shanty and get ourselves a confirmed casket with the 3 steps. Will it be a 2-step casket? There it is. That's what I like to see. 4 caskets stacked up, and we still have this beginner clue saved. So let's go back up to the hill giants and start stacking some more. We're at less than 50,000 darts. These darts are actually going a lot slower than I thought they would. All right, it's been a long time since the last clip, but we have 3 desert steps stacked up now. So that's another confirmed casket. They're all 3 shanty pass steps. Okay, we got all 3 of the shanty steps juggled over here. Let's see how many clues it takes to get a casket. I guess it's just the one. I guess it's a 1-step casket. That's awesome. So I'll juggle these 2 back up to the top and we'll go for another one once again. And there we go, 87 range. These levels take a little bit of time, but that one looks pretty nice. I'm hoping we can get to level 90 by the end of this grind. Okay, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. We got the casket from 1 out of the 2 shanty steps, so we have 6 caskets now, and we still have 1 desert clue to our name. So we're gonna head back up there and get the juggling started once again. All right, all of these clues are in a different place, so I'm gonna start with the skirt shop one, see if I get the 1-step casket. I do not, and it's not a back-to-back step. Next one is a shanty pass step, so we're just gonna run over here and do that real quick. And there's the casket, 2-step casket, beautiful. I love it. We still have another clue left over. I know it's getting kind of anticlimactic to just stack all these caskets and not be opening them, but trust me, it'll be worth it once we open all of them at the end. We got a lucky Impling approaching the target. Let's see, a collection log slot, a dragonstone ring. Oh my goodness. And we have a prayer level coming in. There's 65 prayer. Very happy with that. I'm hoping we can get a couple more. Look at that, 3rd age druidic. Man, of course we're gonna get that from a lucky. Of course we will. I think this is my first time ever actually getting a casket, like on the 3rd step and like using all 3 of my desert steps, so it's kind of weird. We got the casket confirmed, but we have no desert steps to our name now. Total reset. But either way, still cool. 8 caskets. You love to see it. Casket, casket, 2nd Reldo step. Oh my god. Not only was that the 1 in 5 chance of being in the desert, it was also the 10% chance of being a 1-step casket. So that was the 1 in 50 chance of getting a random Reldo dig into a casket. 1 in 50 for that. So beautiful. We love to see that. Oh boy, we got a lucky Impling. What was that? What did I just get? Well, according to the loot tracker, that was about 4,000 GP. That sounds about right. So at the moment, I have 5 clues on the ground, which is way more than I'm used to juggling, and they're not even very good clues. There's 1 desert step and then 4 Reldo steps. 1 desert step and 4 Reldo steps is about a 50% chance of getting a casket, so we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take them all down to Reldo and see if we can get 1 or 2 Reldo steps in the desert. Reldo step number 4, be humble. Yes. Oh my god. That couldn't have gone any better. 4 Reldo steps, we got the 2-step casket. Absolutely beautiful, and we still have a desert step to our name. Hey, something interesting actually happened. Curved bone number 2 on the account. And we are back already with another 1 desert step, 4 Reldo step casket attempt. We'll see if we can get lucky on these. And the 3rd one is a new clue. Back to back, please. Nope. Okay. Please be a desert step. Let's see it. Oh no, that's not good. I am now faced with the problem of I have a desert step now. It's in the Alcarid skirt shop and it has 1 step on it. So I think I'm gonna risk it. You know, this isn't probably a good idea, but I'm gonna risk it anyway. We're gonna see if we can get the 2-step casket off of our only desert step. And if it turns out to be a 3-step casket, then this clue is gone and I made a mistake. But, you know, you gotta take risks to stack caskets. That's what they always say. That's what I always say. All right, for the content, let's see the 2-step casket, please. Yes! Oh my god, that's so rewarding. I'm glad we risked it. 13 caskets stacked up, lucky number 13, and starting from scratch once again. Okay, it's been a minute since we've gotten a level, but I'm gonna bury these bones, and there is 66 prayer. There's a casket, and there's another casket. Well, I just barely missed hitting the record button, but there is 92 hit points on the desert locked UIM. Do you know what I'm gonna say? Can you guess what I'm gonna say? I bet you can guess what I'm gonna say. Halfway there, we're halfway to 99 now. Oh, and I just realized that hit points level brought us up to 111 combat. Pretty cool. And there's a casket, and there it is. No way, a tooth half of key. All that for a tooth half of key. Missed a level yet again. Well, I don't know if I missed it or if it just clicked through the dialogue because I'm in the middle of a fight, but there's 89 ranged. And there's another casket. And there's curved bone number 3 on the account. And here is another casket. Good morning, everybody. It's the first clip of a new day. Sorry if I sound a little tired, but here we go. 67 prayer to start the day off. I'm happy about that. And there's another casket. So as you guys know, we started out with 55.8k mithril darts to shoot through. And let me bust out the calculator real quick. 55.8 divided by 2 is 27.9, which means that if you look at our ammo over here, we are halfway done with this grind. Halfway done. It's going a lot slower than I thought it would since we're picking up every single dart, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it in the long run. We'll get a lot of range XP, we'll get a lot more clues. We should be getting close to 40 clues by the end of this at this rate, so that's kind of crazy. And there's another casket. We are officially up to 20 caskets in our stack. I can't believe it's come this far, and I can't believe we're only a little bit more than halfway done with this. Casket, casket. All right, everybody, we have a huge level coming in here. And there it is, 90 range on the Desert Locked Ultimate Iron Man. You know the whole spiel, but we are 90 range now. Same as our strength. That's our 3rd combat stat to be in the 90s, and we still have just under half of our darts left to go, so hopefully we can get to like 92 or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, I'm happy with the progress. I think we started this grind at 85, so it feels pretty good to be at 90 already. Here we go. This is a good way to start the day. Let's get a collection log slot, please. Oh my... And there is another casket. Just missed a level. There's 68 prayer. I didn't even know it was coming, so I buried the bone and immediately clicked away, but Yeah, 68 prayer, pretty cool. Come on, collection log slot, something good. Tai Buwanai teleports. Not a useful teleport. I believe that's curved bone number 4, I want to say. Yeah, 4th one. 1 in 5,000, by the way. And there's another casket. So I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but I've been keeping this camo top in my inventory for a little bit. And the reason for that is because I realized I don't have the collection log slot filled out for a lot of the random events. And the way that the camo random event works is I don't think it gives you the next piece in the set until you already have one stacked up. And my costume box is already full where I keep my random event clothing. So pretty much I've just been keeping the camo top on me at all times until I got the Sergeant Damien random event again, which I just got. So now we also have the camo bottoms. And I guess I'm just gonna rock these to save the inventory space, but yeah, see, we just got a new collection log slot down here for the bottoms. We should only have the hat left, and then I can drop all 3 of them. Casket, casket. Oh, we got another lucky impling. Bruh. I'm live on Twitch right now, so I got distracted and I missed the level, but there's 91 range. We got, I'll put up a picture, a screenshot or something, but yeah, 91 range, long way to 92. And here we go. Another beautiful beginner clue casket, up to 27 now. And here's another lucky impling. Bros. 8 trouts, what is this? All right, guys, this is it. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Check this out. We got the camo helmet, which means we finally saved up the full camo outfit. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd my character go? I'm just kidding, it's just camouflage. But this does mean that I can finally, now that I have all the collection log slots filled in, oh, I'm not gonna drop it on top of my clues, but yeah, I can just drop this full camo set now and just let it despawn, clear it up in inventory space, and yeah, pretty freaking cool. I guess the only random event piece that I'm missing, besides the stale baguette, which is, you know, difficult to get, is the zombie mask. So I guess I'll be doing Leo random events whenever he pops up, and hopefully I'll get that zombie mask. Hopefully I don't have to restack all of the zombie pieces again, because there's a lot of those, but yeah, there's a casket. Look at this, guys. I just noticed that we are under 10,000 mithril darts left. We're in our final 10,000. I know I say this all the time, but this took so much longer than I thought it would. So yeah, I guess this is the home stretch. And there's another casket. And there it is. With that casket, we are up to a stack of 30. That is just beautiful. You absolutely love to see that. There's the 5th curved bone that we've gotten so far. Man, I didn't get to record it. I didn't get to record the most important level of the video because I was in combat and it skipped right through it, but 92 range, there it is. That is gonna be the last range level that we get to in this video. The darts have officially got us from level 85 to 92 range. We're halfway to 99 and that just looks really clean. So yeah, that's where we're gonna be for quite a long time on our range training. 592 more darts to go. There is another casket, probably gonna be the last one in the grind. We will see, but there's 31. All right, this is it. Watch my stack of darts. After almost 56,000 mithril darts, this is the end of them. There it goes. Now we just got the Marintil Tars. We're out of darts. I'm just gonna kick them to death. And we're finally done. Oh, that took so much longer than I thought it would. But yeah, OSRS long grind comes to an end. We got one more desert step left over and one more Reldo step. So I'm gonna go see if we can get another casket out of these and then we'll open the caskets. All right, here's the Reldo step. Oh my God, it actually is in the desert. Wizard's Tower basement, that one is not in the desert, but hopefully, this clue right here in the skirt shop, if this is a 2-step casket, then we can get one more casket to our stack before we open them. Last chance here to get a casket before we open them. Renail, please be humble. Let's see a casket. Oh my God, it's perfect. It's too good to be true. I can't believe it. 32 caskets is the final toll of how many we got stacked with 56,000 mithril darts. Yeah, let's pop the Pharaoh Scepter on for the opening. We're gonna head over to Pawn of Niche for this opening so that we can sell stuff we don't need, and it's close to the house portal in case we need to store any uniques in the costume room. All right, here we are in Pawn of Niche, 32 caskets ready to open. Obviously the one thing we want is the Staff of Air, but there are a couple other things that I would like to get from these caskets, or not that I would really want to get, but that would be cool to get. I'm going to talk about that real quick, and we're also going to just give a quick little summary of the Hill Giant grind before we start opening these. I know I said this a couple times in the video already, but oh my god, did this hill giant grind take longer than I expected it to. I thought it would take about a week, but because of picking up every dart, burying every bone, and taking breaks for clue juggling, it ended up taking me about a month to shoot through all the darts. Here's a picture of the loot tracker from this grind. We ended up killing over 21,000 hill giants, which got us from level 85 to 92 ranged, 63 to 69 prayer, and 91 to almost 93 hit points, which are some insane gains for being so late into the account. As far as the collection log goes, here's the relevant items and how they changed throughout the grind. It probably would have been faster to shoot through these darts at bandits, and I probably would have ended up at the exact same range level, but the prayer XP we got and the caskets we're about to open made it very much worth it. Speaking of the caskets, let's talk about the clue rewards, what I hope to get from them. Like I said, the number one item that I want to get from the caskets is the Staff of Air. This is because it'll most likely be my best in slot magic item for the Tombs of a Masket, since it gives unlimited air runes and allows me to save that extra inventory space when I pair it with the Tome of Water for Water Wave. And since the only reliable way to get the Staff of Air is from beginner caskets, this is probably my last chance to get it, so fingers crossed. As far as other items go, there's not a whole lot I really need. From the uniques, you can get the Rune Scimitar ornament kits, which make a Rune Scimitar storable in the costume room. And if I get the xRakine or Saradomin kit, that counts as a god item for the Desert Bandits. And that same god effect also goes for the trimmed monk's robes that you can get, and those also have a prayer bonus, so those would be cool to get. Besides that, just uniques and collection log slots would be cool, and with that all in mind, let's see what we can get from the caskets. Alright, it's all been leading up to this moment right here. 32 caskets. Let's open these bad boys up. First unique on the account, I'll take it. Sandwich Lady top. Beautiful, you love to see it. Let's put this on. Can't really see it because like the forced camera angle, but there we go. Let's get back into this opening. Nothing. Nothing. I think the cabbages technically is a unique roll. But yeah. There it is. Yes. Whew. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. We got the Staff of Air. Thank God. Best in slot raids item is in my hand. It's official. It was all worth it. And 26 caskets left too. And here we go. Staff of Earth, that actually might be useful for some magic training. Staff of Fire, we're gonna catch them all. We're gonna catch all the staves. Staff of Water, we officially collected all of the elemental staves from beginner caskets. You know what that means, guys? I am the Avatar, master of all 4 elements. Can I please see some more uniques in these 17 caskets? Oh my god, dude, that's the one I wanted. Let's fucking go. The Saradomin one, that's huge. Nice, dude. That's the, that means I can store a Rune Scimitar in the house, so I can always have a Rune Scimitar. And not only that, it works as a god item at the Desert Bandits. And not only that, it's the coolest looking one. I am very happy with how this is going. It was all really worth it, wasn't it? 14 more caskets, let's keep going. Three, two, last casket, nothing. But it doesn't matter because we got 2 collection log slots, I believe, and one of them is very much what I wanted. And then we also got the Staff of Air, so we got pretty much everything I needed. We didn't get any monk's robe pieces. We didn't get any, I guess that would be the only thing I would really need besides this, but yeah, I'm happy. I think it was all worth it in the end. Plus we got 92 hit points, almost 93. We got 92 range. We got 69, almost 70 prayer. I think this was very successful. And since we're in the house, you know, we gotta have a little bit of James content in every episode. He's kind of just a house cat now, so he's fine with hanging out while we play with the Caliphite Queen pet. We could definitely store the Sandwich Lady top in here, which we'll never be able to take out until we get all of the pieces for it, which I think means we're never gonna see this top ever again. So we're just gonna go ahead and store it and say goodbye to it. I guess I'll wear it one last time. We'll wear it one last time before it goes away forever. That's going in there. And I'm gonna see if I can store this in here without the Rune Scimitar. That would be pretty, no, I have to get the Scimitar, so we're actually gonna do that real quick. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna kill these new skeletons they added because they actually have a Rune Scimitar on their drop table. The old way to get a Rune Scimitar was to get them from Ninja Implings, but now we can just kill these guys, so that's what we're gonna do. Well, I didn't really expect to get this here, but 91 strength. I guess this is as good a place as any to get that. Yes, it does exist, the rune scimitar. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's pick that bad boy up, and I guess we'll equip it once. Oh yeah, look how ugly it is. Yellow handle? Nah, that's not how we do it around here. We're gonna pop this baby on there. Look at that. That looks so good, dude. Once again, the gains in this episode were massive. I got the Staff of Air and my God item back. I got a new pair of boots. My range level is juicy as hell, and I have a pretty good baseline for the official 99 hit points grind, which starts in the next episode. I don't really know how else to say this, but it's probably going to be a while until the next episode comes out, as I still have over 400 hours of combat training to hit 99 hit points, and there's not really a lot to show until I get the level. To make up for this, I'll be trying to stream a lot more often, probably finishing up maxing my main while AFKing bandits in the background. So be sure to follow me on Twitch, the link will be in the description, and with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time.